I made $22,000 day trading in the market today. I did short the S&P 500. Reason being, for one, it was already with my bias, and not only that, I had a dream about this market falling down. No cap. So my dream was this. My dream was I literally was watching the market. The market opened up in the same spot that it opened the previous day, so it opened up in the consolidating zone in my dream, and then after hours and hours and hours, it ended up eating dog. So I took this trade for one, it was my bias, and secondly, I trusted it because well, bro, I genuinely felt like God gave me that dream. So if you were in that trade with me and you hit this trade, you better thank Jesus, my boy, because he definitely gave me that dream. And I saw a lot of people were long today. You know, a lot of the traders today were long, saying, "Oh, how can we fall from here?" It's kind of clear as day, in my personal opinion. But yeah, I mean, let's get right into it. So let's see. Let's get right into it. If y'all don't believe me, by the way, that me I said that I had a dream. 7:40 a.m. Today we are still stuck in the consolidating range. I dreamt we were stuck in the same spot. LOL. Then price ate dog. That was at 7:40 a.m. before market open. If you watch my trade recap, which you should watch the day before, where I lost $8,900, you know I'm taking sells. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Also, a little riskier today. Make sure to watch trade recap to understand why. The only reason I leveraged a little bit more money today was because I had the dream. Just being honest with y'all. I trusted it. I had it. I said, all right, genuinely felt like God spoke to me. I'm going to go in with more money. And yeah. So now that we're here, let me get rid of this here. I only put that there so I can know where and when I was recording. But yeah, so let's get right into the trade. First and foremost, let me show y'all something though. So first and foremost, this goes here, right? I was waiting for price to hit, and I have the number here. Let me show you. So market opened at 8:30. It's 8:31 a.m. Right? This is in the morning. I said I'll take sales approaching 7:55 ish. If in smaller time frames you start reversing it, 7:55.50 is what I called out on the SPY chart. So price was moving up. It's 8:30 right here. Price is moving up, going bullish. And keep in mind, right here it's 8:35. I said what I was saying at 7:30 or at 8:31. Price ends up going to 7:55.58. I was off at I was off by where is it at? Where is it at? I was off by 8 cents, meaning like I called the whole reversal of this market by 8 cents, as you can see. I mean, now it's looking like it's retesting it, but I called that reversal like right when it happened, basically. So I was off by 8 cents. I did end up entering a little bit later. I got contracts at $66 a pop, which is pretty good. Yeah, I saw some of my students entered at $41 a pop, which is a really good entry, bro. That's insane. But yeah, I mean, price obviously started reversing, eight dog, and oh my bad, eight dog, and finally hit our TP. It took a little bit of time, obviously. It did consolidate just like my dream, and eventually eight dog. But I'll show you why I was taking this trade in the first place. If you watch my trade recap from yesterday, you probably already know why. But yeah, so obviously you can see my trade is over here. We did open up here. So in my mind, I already went to the previous market history. This is on the hourly, by the way. I said, okay, price eight dog from here previously, right? And if I just go all the way across, where did price eat dog from? Price is high. The reason I had marked out saying 755 or 755.50 was because up here, I'm pretty sure it was 755.50. Yeah, up here. No, up here. 755. Like I said 50 maybe because it was in the middle of that range, but the highest this price has been was 756 actually. So I could have been dangerous. But yeah, so 755.43 was the highest it was previously. I was thinking maybe we can break above it, and this one was 750. Oh yeah, I was measuring it off this one. So 755.61 is where price ended up dropping from last time. So previous market, and then not only that, I actually took this trade the other day and I did like 200% ROI. I think it was in this area, like on maybe last Tuesday. But yeah, so I was already saying sells because we're in the major seller zone. If you can't see them, I'll mark them out for you. Bang, sellers, right? bang, price drop from here as well. So I'm saying, okay, we're retesting this area. Price is probably going to drop from this area, needing to grab more liquidity for the market to go up and eventually break through this area. So price is obviously retesting. Hopefully, we get this retest through the post market, and hopefully we break through this and have candle closes above it. So then we can start, seeing more of that bullish move. If we broke through this, we would start, technically speaking, retesting this area up here, because we technically retested this area, but we would be retesting this area. It's still kind of dangerous, essentially. But yeah, I mean, this right now, this is going to be my breakdown of why I took my trade. We were just in a major seller zone. Like, I did not think price was going to be breaking through this and going bullish and making a new high on the hourly, I guess you can say. And what I mean by high is like my previous market high, not an all-time high. But yeah, I had a really good trade. Like, I mean, as much as Theta was like kicking my ass for a second there, I had a very good trade. I was very happy with it. You know what I mean? Obviously, I could have done over 200%, bro. I could have made 70 grand today. You know what I mean? Like, that shit would have been amazing. Because I entered with 35K, well, like 34,980, right? Which is basically 35K. And I made 22K off it, so I did 65%. But I could have made like 70 grand. Like, I think I bought them at 66, and price went to $220 a pop, if I'm not mistaken. So that would have been 70 grand profit, which is kind of messed up. But I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, all I can do, genuinely, bro. God just confirmed my bias, and I see it like that. Like, I know y'all probably like, this dude is crazy. No, yeah, I might be crazy, bro, but I mean, obviously, I know what happened. I see what happened, and I'm happy about the results. And I mean, yeah, it was a clean trade, right? Again, like I said, like, my bias was confirmed, and honestly, this trade should have happened yesterday too. Pissed it didn't, but I'm happy it happened today, because technically speaking, I should be on a win streak. Market manipulated me yesterday. Honestly, I could have took a 44% ROI yesterday. They didn't choose to. That's also why I made the decision to sell at 65% today. I could have sold way higher, but I was leveraged in a little bit more because yesterday I did lose 8,900. So I decided to, you know what, I'm gonna leverage a little more because I'm confident, and now that I had the dream, so I'm double confirmation. I'm gonna get in there, bro. If I held through it all, man, we would have. This month would have been a huge month. I mean, not that it's not, but could have been an even greater month. But yeah, guys. So that is my reasoning as to why I took this trade. As to why I was looking at entries over here where I was. So honestly, obviously, I told you the number I was looking at, like 755, 755.50 ish. So price obviously went past that. I was kind of slow on my entry. I probably entered like over here, bro, to be honest with you. But this was my overall bias on the hourly. But yeah, I mean, it was a good trade, great trade, good trade recap. And I mean, I'm happy about it. I know some of y'all didn't hold through it. Some of y'all need to learn to only enter with what you can risk, like I said, and then take a bigger percentage. So that's trade recap. Hope that kind of taught you a little bit. As you can see, price is already coming back up. You can see an inverse head and shoulder on the chart. So price is pretty bullish. It looks like it's going to retest that area. And I mean, we'll see what it does. But that's trade recap. That's how I made 22 grand. I literally just sold the seller zone, the major seller zone, and I held through it. So, yeah, guys.